The eScheduler is easy to use. Of course, I like to say that everything is easy once you know how to do it. But it's pretty simple once you get into it. As you can see, hopefully, I went to wass.highlands.edu. That's a very simple address. Just remember wass, wass.highlands.edu. Now, it's taken me right in. I got back on the GHC page because I'd already logged in. So I'm going to log out and show you. This is the login page. You use your username and password the same as you would for your email. Down here at the guest login, this is for students, only for students. They don't have a calendar, so they log in as guests, and you need to log in right here. Now, if it's the first time, you want to go into calendar setup. Make sure that all the default information is the way you want it to be. Have my name, phone number, email, some description here about what you do. Make sure you put your location. A lot of faculty move around, so you want to put down which campus you're on, your office number. Put any text here. Like if you're going to set up calendar for just certain things, then put that in. Say, I only make appointments for my math students, or I only making appointments for early bird advising. I put down I don't do early bird advising, so students will see that, not try to make their appointment with me. We want them to make appointments with a faculty advisor. Now here, I wish this was bolder and open, but you've got to click on Show under Access Restrictions. This is crucial. This is the one big thing here that you just absolutely have to know and do. Make this open. I think it defaults to restricted or private. If you do that, then the students will not be able to get into the calendar. They won't be able to see you. So do make sure both of these are open. Do not click Show Appointment Detail. As you can see, what it puts up right here, that if you do click on that, then everybody will be able to see everything. And say student John Smith clicks on to make an appointment, he'll be able to see that Rebecca Sanders made an appointment with you, and she also wrote in there that she was very distressed about personal, emotional things going on at home, and she wants to know if she should drop out of your class, yada yada, and she puts in all this personal information, or wants to talk to you about her .01 GPA. That's just not appropriate. So you want to make sure the details are not showing, but that this is open. So click Save here. You want to propagate the changes, yes. And I feel good about that. Then you can close it and go to View Calendar, and you'll see what your calendar looks like. See, I'd set these appointments up earlier as just a sample for someone, but I've got all these times open, and say I want to make appointments for early bird advising every Wednesday 9 to 10 or something. Then you want to go in to add block. Now you'll do this every time you want to set up certain appointment of scheduling criteria. And again, I've got down I don't do EBA appointments. All my information, that's all defaulted. And then I want to put a start date of early bird advising, begins September 29th. And I want to put them from 9 to 10 a.m. You want to watch the a.m. and p.m. And actually, this is on a one-time block, so I'm just going to make that one appointment September 29th. That's my only EBA that I'm going to do. Require appointment purpose. I like to put required. They have to put why they're coming to see me. And then if you want to just double check to make sure that these are open and that's not checked, that's a good thing to do. So now I've got that one block created, and we can go out and look and see. Now I've got a 9 to 10 o'clock appointment on September 29th. However, I really want to do reoccurring appointments. I want to have, say, start date of the 29th and go all the way through early bird advising that ends October 17th, and it reoccurs on certain weekdays, and I want it to start from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., which you're probably not going to want to do that, but this is for you to figure out however is best for your office schedule and set up whatever you want there. Now, you can set it by time, or just say I just want to have 3 hours. See, now it changed it from 9 to 12. And then down here you can set up your appointment slots for 15 minutes, 20, 30, or 60 minutes. Say I want to give students 30 minutes each, so that changes how many students can come in. I do want to require them to put down their appointment purpose. And here's just some more details. You can look it over, see if you want to put down that they have to give you 1 day's notice to schedule an appointment, 1 day's notice to change an appointment, and canceling deadline, 1 day's notice. Maximum appointments per person. No, they can only come in 3 times. A lot of details there that you can work out. And I clicked out of it somehow. But anyway, here I'm setting up my appointments. 30 minutes. This has got it from 9 to 2 from September 30th, let's say, to October 17th, the end of early bird advising, and I just click save. Now, I successfully created my block, so I get out of that, and I go down here and look and see on the 30th of September, it starts, goes from 9 to 2, and then if I want to go over and look at October, you'll see that I've got it down every day of the week, because that's what I'd put it down on. And it ends on the 17th. And this was another appointment. So that's pretty much it. Now when the student goes to look for you, they can type in your name here, or they can just do a search and browse. And they can find me under L for Ledbetter. It's best to do it last name, first name. It's easier to find you that way. It's best to leave off doctor. And again, go last name, first name, not your first name first. And then they click on make an appointment. And I say I want to make an appointment with myself at 6 a.m. on the 29th. So I click right there to make an appointment. And I put all my information in. And the student puts their email. Hopefully use their Georgia Highlands email, so we request them to do. And now I've got an appointment with myself at 6 a.m. and hopefully I'll be asleep. That's basically how it works. Now, if they want to cancel that appointment, they can click right there to cancel it, and they confirm. They could check not to send a cancellation, but otherwise it will send a cancellation. You see right here, it says down below, the appointment has been scheduled with me, and then it was canceled. I got an automatic notification. And if the student wanted to edit, they could do the same thing. They can go in there and edit it, and now you can see where I got the notification that my appointment was canceled. So this is coming to my GHC email, where it's showing that the appointment was made, the appointment was canceled. As a student, I can go into my personal email and see that I get a confirmation also. So that's basically it. You just have to play with it a little bit. The main thing is to make sure that you've got those settings on open so the students can find you and actually see your calendar. Otherwise, they just won't be able to view it, and they'll say, well, they don't have a calendar set up. And you'll say, yes, I did it. Nobody signed up with me, and that's how it goes. This is apply to manage. That's just if somebody else is going to manage your calendar. You've got a secretary that manages it for you. Most of us aren't going to fool with that. FAQs, some of these are helpful. Some are more about someone else managing your calendar. But this is good stuff. And just check out the sheet that I emailed out, and let me know if you've got any questions. Like I say, you just want to get it set up, have it on open. You save that, and then go in and set up your block. Once you get back on the calendar, you just click on add block, and you choose the parameters for how you want your appointments to run. Because if you want them 15 minutes apart, 20, 30, 60, you get to schedule that. You can do whatever days of the week, whatever time period, and email me, jledbetter@highlands.edu or advising@highlands.edu, and we'll be glad to help you. We'll be glad to come to you personally or to a group and do a workshop. Thank you, and thank you for using the eScheduler. Let us know if you need any help.